Hey, I'm going to do gotten a couple of questions recently about how to kind of adjust the fit of your ferrules on a rod. I like to fit them really tight, and then sometimes that's tighter than what people want. So we'll do a quick little tutorial on how to adjust those. Just keep in mind every time you do this, you're taking a little bit of metal off. So you don't want to do it too much, but sometimes it's necessary. So here we'll look at this connection. You can see this is pretty tight, tighter than I want it to be. So we'll go ahead and loosen that up. So the first thing I do is I take, this is 4/0 steel wool. Not the steel wool you'd probably find in a big box store, but you can find this in wood crafting stores. Just gonna spin. I'm just spinning the ferrule in this dry. Don't wet the steel wool, although you can as a lubricant. So I'm just gonna do this, I don't know, for 10 or so seconds and just kind of polish it up. So this isn't going to take off much metal, but it'll take a little bit off. So now let's try that fit again. That's better, but still not quite there. So the next step, if you still need to get it a little bit, make that fit a little bit less tight, is sandpaper. So I use, this is 2000 grit, I think it's automotive body sandpaper. I dip it in a little bit of water. That just acts as a lubricant, so it's got a little bit of water on it, and I've cut a little piece here, and I'm just gonna wrap it around, and again do the same thing. I'm just spinning the rod with my left hand and just kind of going up and down the ferrule. If you know where the spot is, like it's getting stuck, then focus on that area. Usually that'll be towards the shoulder. So you again just do that a little bit, you know, and you're just going to have to keep testing this. So now I'll wipe that off. I don't have a paper towel here, but I'd probably use a paper towel. And then again, after you do the sandpaper, polish it up a little bit again with the steel wool. All right, see how that does. And another thing before we go on, just to keep in mind, you want to, before you do any of this, you want to make sure the female ferrule is free of any debris and clean. You can take a Q-tip and stick it in there. You don't want to polish the inside of the female, but you want to make sure that that's not where your problem is. All right, so let's try this fit again. Oh, much easier. So there, fully seated, and you're still going to get that pop on the end. Now, I might take it one more step further, loosen it up a little bit more. So again, I'll go back to my 2000 grit sandpaper. All right, wipe that off. Hit it again with steel wool. All right. And now we'll try one more time, see if we got it where we want it. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Well, hopefully that helps you get your ferrules adjusted and fitting the way you want. And if you're still having problems, feel free to email me at maker@aaronbambooRods.com. Thanks.